I'm going to be refinishing the shower tile, the soap holder, and the shower base with the Daich spread stone wall tile refinishing kit. The kit comes with a cleaner, a bonding primer that will seal small cracks and porous grout. You have a stone base coat, a stone accent color, a stone highlight color, and a clear coat. The stone coats are made with real ground stone, so it will completely cover the old tiles, and you're going to get the durability of stone without having to remove the old tiles and replace them. The kit comes with a tray, a roller covers, and a paintbrush. The tiles have to be cleaned thoroughly. They can't have mold, mildew, soap scum, dirt, or oil on them, and remove any caulking or silicone. I'm going to scrape out the caulking with a razor knife, and then I'll mix up the cleaner and clean the tiles and the shower base. Mix the cleaner with a quart of warm water and then use a sponge or a scrubbing pad to thoroughly clean all the surfaces. The grout lines were pretty dirty, so I used a scrub brush for those. Once you've cleaned it, rinse it thoroughly. Allow the surfaces to completely dry before you put on your bond coat. If you have any tiles that are cracked, or if you have gaps between the tiles in the grout line, use an acrylic latex caulk to fill the gaps. If you have to use caulk, allow the caulk to dry 24 to 48 hours before you put on your bond coat. Stir the bond coat thoroughly and then use the paintbrush to paint all of the grout lines. Make sure you have good ventilation. I'm going to be wearing a paint respirator. It dries pretty fast, so you need to move quickly and pull it smooth in the grout lines. Once you've finished covering the grout lines, you're now going to roll all the surfaces with a roller. Allow the bond coat to dry at least 24 hours before you put on your stone base coat. Mix the stone base coat and then brush it into all the grout lines. Once the grout lines are covered, then roll on a uniform coat of the base coat. After an hour or so, once the base coat is dry, you're going to apply your accent color. You're going to use the foam roller. They only want you to put 2 or 3 tablespoons worth of the accent color in your tray at a time so that you don't over apply it. Use light pressure and create an overlapping X pattern over all the surfaces. Let the accent coat dry. It's going to take 15 minutes to a half an hour, and then you're going to apply your highlight coat the same way. In the corners or areas that are difficult to get the roller in, you can use a small piece of sponge or an inexpensive paintbrush and lightly touch it to create the same effect. After 24 hours, stir your clear coat thoroughly. You're going to apply it into the grout lines with a brush and then roll all the surfaces. Don't allow contact with water for at least 48 hours. After 48 hours, you can apply caulk to all of the corners. It's a great way to refinish shower or tub tiles without having to replace them. And I like that you can refinish the accessories and the shower base.